Hello everyone. Well, I did not like the lighting in the previous video I just put up. And I have decided that I'm going to ditch that pink lighting in my videos altogether because I don't like it in any of the videos. And this is actually that pink light. It's just turned off right now. I have a pink bulb in it. I enjoy relaxing in the pink light, but I don't like it on the videos. I don't think you guys do either, if you're being honest. So I noticed as I was panning around the room looking for a background for my video so that you're not completely bored out of your mind with a black screen, that the glass balls on this lamp actually glow in this light, and it looks really cool. They actually look like glowing bubbles. It's kind of neat. So I thought, what the hey, I'll just use it for the background for my video. It doesn't take too much to impress me, you guys. So anyway, I will just jump right into this video. This is going to be a more lighthearted, fun kind of video for those who might appreciate something like this. I want to talk about the two different times where I was supposed to die and my life was saved. So the first time was when my parents were eating out and they had me with them. And I had a lollipop, a sucker, in my mouth, and somehow it got lodged in my throat, and they couldn't get it out. And they were with friends and family at the time, and so one of our family friends said, "Give her to me," and she turned me upside down by my feet practically and shook me, and the sucker came right out. And I was turning blue. According to my mom and my dad, they said I was turning blue. And they didn't know what they were going to do. And this woman completely saved my life. So if it wasn't for this particular individual, I wouldn't be here. Her name was Clara Robey. Clara Robey saved my life. Yeah. And then there was another time where my life was saved. My dad told me about it. This was when he had his first vehicle. It was one of those older model, really long cars. I'm not sure exactly what he said it was, but it was a long white car, and he was with my mom, and she was pregnant with me at the time. And she was just getting ready to reach the door handle to get out of the car to go into her job that she had at the time. And a large truck plowed into the back of my dad's vehicle. And she was pregnant with me. And they checked her out and everything was okay. However, that could have gone way different. She could have miscarried. She could have lost me. I could have died. Had she been impacted and injured in any way, I could have died. So I decided to share that. The first story, I guess, is a little bit more, impactful than the second one, but they're both kind of important because it just goes to show that there are many times in our lives where the angels are sent to protect us, or someone jumps into action and they're obedient and they act on something and it causes a major chain reaction. And so think of all the times in your life where Yeshua and Yahweh have protected you from something where you should have died and you actually are still here. How many times have you been protected? So I just wanted to share mine. I did share a video on the channel a while back about a couple other times when I should have not been here, but the one time when I was in Columbia, Missouri with my son's father, and we were driving in several lanes of traffic, and all of a sudden a huge wind picked up out of nowhere and just like rocked started rocking the U-Haul back and forth with all of my possessions in it that I had taken with me from Colorado when I left with him. And it was rocking the U-Haul back and forth, and I had my rabbit with me too. And we slid across several lanes of traffic, and thankfully there was nothing in the other lanes coming, or we could have been killed. And we slid into a ditch. But all of my possessions were fine. Nothing was broken. I was fine. My rabbit was fine. It was quite the save. And then there was the other time where I was late. I was attending an Assembly of God church out here in Colorado Springs at the time, and I was running late. I had to stop to get gas, or I was stopping to get a tithe out of the bank, and I can't remember which one it was now. It was one or the other. And I remember thinking that, I hated being late, and I was kind of grumbling about it. And then I got up to the intersection of Platte Boulevard here in Colorado Springs, and there was a wreck from every single direction. And had I been any sooner getting to that intersection, I probably would have been involved in it. I mean, there were cars wrecked from the right, the left, going north, going south, going east, going west. It was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it. And needless to say, that was one of the nights where I was happy to be late for church. So my life was saved on several different occasions. And then there was one other one too. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh yeah, I was out in the middle of Rocky Gap State Park Lake in Cumberland, Maryland, and we were on a paddle boat in the middle of the water, and a thunderstorm picked up. I guess we didn't really check the weather much before we went out on the lake, which was kind of stupid, but we went out on the lake anyway and took the paddle boat, and we got out there, and the lightning started picking up, and we were paddling as fast as our feet could carry us back to the shore, but we were really worried that we could get struck by lightning, and the wind was heavy, and we were out in the middle of the deep water, and it was scary. I have to admit, it was scary. And I was never happier to reach the shore in my life as I was that day. So, yeah, there have been several instances where I could have lost my life, and Yahweh and Yeshua protected me. So I am here for a reason. I have almost lost my life several different times, and Satan just wanted to take me out, and it didn't happen. And so I am here for a reason. I know that I'm here for a reason, and Yahweh and Yeshua are not finished with me, or I wouldn't still be here. And that's it, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I know I probably reiterated some stories I've already told on the channel, but I wanted to add these two to it as well. The one from the diner where I was choking, and the one where someone had wrecked into the back of my dad's car while my mom was pregnant with me. So that's it, everyone. Hope you liked it, and talk to you all again soon.